think that this is still prevalent today in 2017?
Yes, definitely.
Why? Why? How can this be? Are you telling me that black people don't trust doctors right now in 2017?
Definitely.
All right. All right. Why?
Well, you can say epigenetics. That's basically, different fears and different, to make it simple, that's like different, I guess, character traits and behavior patterns travel through DNA throughout time.
Okay.
So they like the Irish potato famine hundreds of years ago. They like did an epigenetic study and different things like that. So I think dating back throughout history, it travels through all the experiments and different things.
Okay. You know what? I can agree with you on that because the unique factors that contribute to the trust and distrust of physicians among the African American community is to our own detriment. So as we try to reestablish relationships with the medical community for our own health and well-being, the first step should be to establish your own health care. So I cannot stress this enough. This is what our community needs. We need proper health care to have our proper mental health and our proper physical health so that we can proceed in growing and building our community. So we're going to start off our show by everyone in a triumphant, joyous round of applause out there in your seat where you're sitting. Trump care has failed. Woo! Trump care has failed, everybody. It's failed. So let us all get together, if you do have common sense, and understand what this means for the black community. Now we have another opportunity, though we have had it when we first got the Affordable Care Act, to get our health together. Because these Republicans, they tried to shut Obama down. They tried to shut down his views. They tried to shut down everything that he wanted to give to us as American people, which was affordable health care for every single American in this country, and they have failed. Thank you for your call.
Can I interject right
quick? Sure.
One quick thing I've seen that I think is interesting for this conversation. You know the NASCAR jackets? And it has the sponsors on it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
like Pepsi and different things, and it's on the cars. They said the politicians should have their sponsors on their jackets.
You think that would change something? Or if
we
knew,
so
that was like disclosure?
the mayor, he can control the police, but he's silent on a lot of the shootings and different things. So who's controlling the mayor?
Okay.
So we want to know who is funding the mayor, since he's funding downtown. Who's funding him?
Okay, but don't you think that the residents of the city of Cleveland have been complacent in their own destruction? Because number one, they don't get out and vote. Number two, they don't participate in their own communities. Number three, they sit back and let stuff happen and be like, I ain't see nothing, and don't even get involved in their own community. Okay, you can't blame.
That's by design.
Okay, okay.
Social engineering.
All right, I believe that.
So everything you see in the inner city is a microcosm of the government.
Okay.
So when you see us killing each other and doing this, that's a microcosm of the military going overseas and doing what they do, and the businessmen doing what they do, shady business and different things, shady street deals. It's just we do it in the dirty kind of way. They do it where it's clean. They got on suits and nice weapons and different things. It's ours. We're just a dirtier version, like a rated R version of politics.
Okay, I feel dirty just talking to you right now, Sam, from Melanated Media. This is terrible. I got to take a bath.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, Reverend Pig. Thank you so much for your phone call. You know what? I can't address all of this because I know for a fact that it's going to take God to really put some justice into this world. But while we are in this world and we are able to vote, it is our duty as citizens to put the right people in office. So after the one who shall not be named, okay, has become president, and we look at the numbers of the black community that voted, it was a sad turnout. You know, we did not do what we needed to do, and I think that it would have made a difference. But as far as everything that our last caller was talking about, it's absolutely true. But what I'm talking about right now is Trump care has failed, okay? The Trump-Ryan care has failed. What are we going to do now? What we need to do as a people is we need to go online, on the phones, en masse, and get our health care that has been guaranteed to us by the Affordable Care Act, which I will quote again. Speaker of the House Paul Ryan, Obamacare is the law of the land. All right? The Speaker of the House, Paul Ryan, quote, Obamacare is the law of the land. Trump care has failed. The Trump-Ryan care has been shut down. So what does this mean? The one who shall not be named, and I quote, said, nobody knew health care was so complex. Well, you know now. And the point of this is that we have an opportunity in the black community. You go online right now. Please go to healthcare.gov, or you can call 855-277-0256. If you don't have health care, you can get health care right now. They're going to tell you the steps that you need to do. It might be after the enrollment period, but they will inform you of what you need to do. Okay, and Sam?
I want to send you a challenge to you and all of the listeners.
Yes.
There's a book by Harriet Washington called Medical Apartheid.
Okay.
Anybody that can read that book and not almost cry, I will give $1 to.
Medical Apartheid.
Yes.
This is from Sam from Melanated Media.
Yes.
Okay,
everything that experiments from slavery to
yes.
The circus, the
Yes.
guy that committed suicide that was in the first circus, all the experiments and baby experiments and pregnancy experiments,
Right.
all of this stuff is in the book from Medical Apartheid.
Okay, Medical Apartheid. Now that's some good reading. I encourage everyone to do that. You know, Miss Controversy always wants to give you some good information, something that will encourage you in your life, in your day-to-day. I love you all, and I thank you so much.